We got Dominics barn now. A lot going on in Dominics barn, and a lot more will be going on in the very, very near future. We have some horses moving around. Those stalls will not sit empty. We'll be moving somebody down and some babies down into that barn also. I think I've got Dominic talked into going to Kentucky this summer, which would be helpful for us. It'd be cool for him, but it'd be super helpful for us. So I can't wait to see what's going to take place there. So Dominics barn, Blue Bayou deal here right now. I was going to move her to New Jersey, but I don't know if I will now. The voices in my head are saying it might not be the best move. Too many good fillies are qualified now. Not that we don't have a good filly, but I don't want her stretched. It's a long year. I'm not going to New Jersey to race against Grand Circuit fillies when I don't have to, and I don't think I will. We'll keep her here, and then she'll show up at Oak Grove for the Sire Stakes starting in Kentucky at Oak Grove in June. Brace for Landing, trained just about as I can remember, as good as a 2-year-old this time of year I can remember training. He was exceptionally strong the other day. Very, very impressed with the way this colt trained. Cutie Cumber trained good also. I trained her. She might be a couple of weeks behind Brace for Landing strength-wise. I think my wife's got her a little porky. It's true, you do got her a little.
She came to me porky.
Well, all right, she might have come to you porky, but you didn't thin her up any. So, Cutie Cumber, she's a good eater.
She's
anyway.
Growing.
I know, she's growing. She's a very, very nice filly and trained very good the other day. Isa 10 racing tomorrow at... she's not in Dominics barn anymore. Gonna race her.
She's in the sale, actually.
Oh, she's in the sale. Here we go. Boo-hoo. Here comes the tears. If she's as good as I think she'll be tomorrow, she's not heading to any sale. But she is entered, as my wife extremely sarcastically and rudely just put it, she's in the sale. Yeah, she's in the sale for now. Globetrotting, training great and looking very, very good at the barn. Horn Player, I love this filly. I love Horn Player. James said she trained great the other day. Apparently we trained her by herself yesterday, which I don't like, but she's been training great. Aglariam, a little tricky. Got a couple of tricky ones, not without our tricky ones. Aglariam, the only reason Aglariam is still here, 1, she's very well bred. 2, she can absolutely flat out fly. Those are 2 big reasons. But she's frustrating. You guys know it. Most of the people that own Aglariam have owned her with me forever. She is a frustrating animal. We will get her right one way or another. We've made some aggressive shoeing changes with her this week. You may see her. If they're on her feet, I'm not there Monday. She's lucky I'm not home in time Monday, or she'd be in Mohawk Monday. Friday morning, and as I said to you last week, she's not going until she's right. I don't care if she schools the next 5 weeks in a row. She is not going to race until she's right. She's close, but she's as close to wrong as she is right. She's in limbo right now. She's in horse limbo. I will get her moved. I'll move the needle one way or another. She'll either get worse or better, but we made an aggressive shoeing change with her this week. Laugh Now bled a little bit. We're going to school him on Lasix probably next week, see how he performs on Lasix. If he performs really well, we'll enter the Lasix program. If it's not really making that big of a deal, which I think is maybe impossible, then he'll stay off the Lasix. I think it's almost a certainty that he'll enter the Lasix program after next Friday. Leaps and Bounds has been training great, trained good again this week. Really happy with Leaps and Bounds and how far she has come. My Mini Miracle, a few little high points in her blood work this week. She didn't get in on Sunday, which is probably good for her. She'll be in to go next week. Sailor was horrible last night. Dominic didn't really know why. He wasn't very certain about what took place. He was waiting to take the blood on the horse. They want to take it Monday and go to the other blood lab. Fine, go ahead. James blamed himself, said he drove him really bad. I think James did drive him really bad, but that happens. He drove the horse right, it just turned out bad. He's 4 to 5, floats out, has to wait to get in the 3-hole. Then he's going to quarter pole. They're still going to half and 56. It just didn't work out the way it is. But part of that's due to Sailor, right? Sailor doesn't make it easy either. James can't say, I'll just stay in and let him sprint down the lane, because he becomes crazy. You know, you might get in that 3-hole, flow might develop on the outside, and then you get in a real problem with the horse. So he brings some of this on himself, but I'm certain we're going to find something in his blood work. The horse walked. The horse raced like a creature and looked bionic 10 days before. That doesn't happen. They just don't change. Oh, he was great. No, he's terrible today. No, we'll find it. Something in his blood for sure. Sipping on My Shine. Again, back to the fastest horse in the barn. I trained him. Green light means go. I trained him in 213 the other day, last half, and 103 in the jog card. He was good. Sipping on My Shine's mechanics are fine. It's just there's no mechanics in his brain. doesn't function properly. He is crazy. A likable horse, and it's just going to take a long time for him to understand what he's doing. He's like Simple Jack. For those of you who watch movies, you might know what I'm talking about. So, sipping on my shine. It's bugging me now. What's that movie called? The one with Robert Downey Jr. and Ben Stiller. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, he's a likable horse, but he's not a very intelligent horse. Tactical Mounds has been incredible. Popped a little curb. We had some curbs we crowd last week. They'll be ready to go for the open house. Trained them slow on Wednesday. Good news is the horses have popped those curbs. Rosita's Dream is wound just about as tight as you can be right now because I worked him very hard over the last 2 weeks. Leaps and bounds, just a natural talent. And
She didn't get.
she had a curb crowd.
No, Tactical.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tactical Mounds. Did I start with Tactical Mounds or I went?
Yeah, no.
Oh, my apology. Leaps and Bounds had no curbs. Tactical Mounds had a curb. We crowd it, but that of all the horses in our barn with just raw, crazy, freak, natural talent, she's right on the top of the list or very close to it. No concerns with her. Train her a very slow mile on Wednesday. She will be ready to rock on Sunday. White Tiger, back going now, looks very, very good, and Will to Win Hanover, just about as impressive as I would hope, expect, and pray that she would be the other day. Man, Dominic and James have done a great job monitoring and quite frankly tutoring this filly. She needed a lot of help. She wasn't stupid, but she was stubborn. Very, very stubborn filly, and she's got so much better now. It's just an impressive horse to watch do her work. So a great job by James and Dominic and Amy and everybody else that takes care of the filly. Who actually takes care of her?
We all do.
Oh, you all do? Okay.
We're a team.
Team Gladu has done a great job with Will to Win Hanover. So keep up the good work. That is Dominic's barn. All the barns are done now. We just got the 2 and 3 year olds to talk about at some point through the day, but for the most part, we're well on our way. I hope you're having a good weekend. Fun, good food around people I haven't seen in a couple of years because of COVID, but the weather is atrocious, horribly cold. Where's the temperature on this car? No, just what temperature is it? I don't have to care. I know it's snowing, so it's -1. It's freezing out. Take care.